I gotta tell you, somebody else I think that actually probably warrants more of a vacation and some time off is Bryan Cranston, because Bryan Cranston says he's retiring. That's what he says. But hold the brakes, everybody, for at least 6 months, he said. For at least 6 months. And I'm
That's
like,
not retirement. That's a vacation.
I know. That's what he said. But it's a whole thing, though, Rachel, because he said that in 2026, he's doing this. At that point, he'll be 70 years old. He said him and his wife have been married since 1989, and she's always been like the celebrity's wife for years. And it's time for her to go to the front, and it's time for her to have like a marriage, actually. And she deserves it, he said. So he said what they're going to do. He says he's going to actually stop his production company. Moonshot Entertainment, that's going to stop. He's going to sell his portion of his company with Aaron Paul, Dos Hombres. He's going to sell that off. Wow. And then at that point, he's going to take off. He said he wants to go someplace else. He wants to move to a foreign country, live in a village, spend some time brushing up on different languages, gardening, learning culinary skills, and just be away from everything. He's not going to answer his phone. He's not going to read a script. He's just going to live with people and experience life with his wife and enjoy their marriage because he says they deserve it at this point in their life.
I'm going to follow him wherever he's going. So
they said for 6 months, which I kind of laughed. I'm like, oh, for 6 months. I'm like, that's not really retirement. But then again, that could turn into longer. I mean, 70 years old, he might just be like, I just don't want to come back at that point. You know, he might have a whole new life. Yeah. Sabrina, what do you think about this? I'm going to go to Sabrina first. How do you think about Bryan Cranston retiring, maybe retiring, halfway retiring?
Okay, there is a lot of things that I have a problem with this statement. Okay, but there's also a lot of things that I respect and appreciate.
He's a treasure.
He is a treasure, Lexi, which is the first thing that I respect.
Friend of the show.
Absolutely, friend of the show, friend of every show. He's an amazing actor and a very amazing person. You know, he played in the celebrity baseball all-star game or whatever at Dodger Stadium last year, which is amazing to watch. It was hilarious. I've never worked with him, unfortunately, but I hear he's a wonderful human being. And it's very nice that like you want to dedicate time to your wife for 20 something years. He said she's been chasing his tails. He's like, but I'm going to give you 6 months, little 24 years. I'm going to give you that 6 months right now. You get it from now for 6 months, me and you, babe. So I think that's a little weird to say. Also,
I love you so much.
I'm dying.
My wife.
He's like 20. But they've been married for much longer than 26 years. Like they've been married since like 1987 or 89. There you go. Yeah. So, but he's somehow mentioned like 24 years. I guess that's like when he like really was super busy and doing things, and like she hasn't had a moment with him. He's at a production company. Yeah, but he did say he's gonna like stop anything going through his production company, and he's gonna sell his stake in his mezcal company that he opened with Ron Paul. Aaron Paul. Seriously, did I just call him Ron Paul? Like, what the F is that? Aaron Paul. I'm so sorry.
Happy drink, Sabrina. Happy Friday.
You're right. Fuck up. Makes a drink. Got it. So he said he's going to sell that, which literally requires him to do nothing. If you're taking off for 6 months, why don't you keep the tequila company?
Just that passive income.
Yeah. Put a hold on the production company. But also, this is the next great part. He said that they're going to move out of the country. Like, what do you mean move? Yeah. Don't call it a move for 6 months. I'm just so confused by this statement. I'm confused by all of it. I love him to death. Very confused. Very confused. I appreciate it, but I'm also very confused. That's where
maybe he is. Maybe he's confused too.
I think he is.
The whole acting thing. Rachel, what do you think? Do you think that, this will turn into longer, or do you think that this is just actors shouldn't say this shit? What do you think about this? I mean, it's like really weird to be like, I'm retiring to be like, I'm not retiring.
It's pretty much just like the Tom Holland situation. If he didn't say anything, would anyone notice? Like,
that's a good question.
Just take 6 months off, man.
Exactly.
No one's gonna give you shit for that. Like,
exactly.
He still calls Frankie Muniz.
I loved it.
He does. He is such a sweet, and Frankie Muniz has really bad memory problems from a really bad accident. So it's really sweet.
Oh, really?
That he goes and checks
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's an amazing fun fact. Thank you, Lexi.
So yeah, Bryan Cranston, great guy. Announcing a 6 months break.
Weird.
A little weird.
6 months retirement.
Yeah.
My
6 month retirement.
Tom Holland called a year break. He's calling a 6 month semi-retirement. Like, I don't understand.
Just take a couple of years off, my guy. Like, it's fine.
Also, you're 70, so just relax.
Also, you're
you know what I
70.
mean?
Well, he
Just
will be
relax.
70 in
man.
2026, and that's when he says is the whole
That's
change.
when he said, "Oh, that's the thing. He's taking the break
3
He's
years
announced-
from now, he's taking 6 months off.
Yep.
Oh, it's in 3 years after.
Yes!
Oh,
Who cares?
Yep.
I was
That's
thinking
why we
about
had to
this
talk
too,
about
though.
this. It's
It
like
just
what,
gets
man?
weirder.
When was Malcolm in the
Spencer,
Middle?
what do you think about
that
this,
was
Spencer? Do you think this is crazy? What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
If I
It's ridiculous.
if I
That's
was
all
married
ridiculous.
to somebody for 34
Would you do this, Spencer?
years, sorry, let me just. I'll
wait,
get
you
you
just-
Get it, Rachel.
Sorry.
Yeah, there,
If I was
Rachel. Would you
married to
get?
someone for 34 years and they said, "Hey, in 3 years we'll take a 6-month-long break," I would be insulted. I would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I
no,
said
no.
that gently at the beginning of my talk. I said it gently, but that's what I
I'm
meant.
glad.
Yes.
I'm glad you said this, because this is exactly what I would like to make. I mean,
sorry.
the guy.
I'm sorry,
When
Spencer.
When was Malcolm in the Middle? That was his.
Oh,
That
that
was his break, right?
Yeah.
That was like
Oh, yeah.
Bryan
That was his
Cranston's
big
break, right?
I was like,
Yeah,
late
and that was
90s,
like
I think.
late '90s, right? So like, I mean, his wife was dealing with him for a while, like a good 10 years of him being like, "This is gonna be the audition. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the one." She's like, "I love you, baby,"
Yep.
But I mean, it takes so much in his career, especially when you're an actor. You know what I mean? He gets his way through, he gets his break, and then I'm sure he's making money and she's taking care of him. Now they get a chance to take some time off. Whatever. He's been working his ass off, and
Yeah,
he's like,
he's
"Hey, I'm gonna go." Everybody's gonna say something, I think, but I just think about the plight of that man. He's just working his career, trying to take care of his wife for like 6 months. 6 months, and he's like, I'm trying so hard.
I gotta start with 6 months.
He's like, I know it's in 3 years,
It's gonna take so much effort to sell all of his companies and divest from
That's
his
the
I think
biggest
it's
thing.
weird. I don't get that. I don't understand
It's
that.
crazy.
How would you
Part
sell
that is
everything?
like,
Yeah.
like
I
what?
understand all of the points you guys are making. So yeah,
It's
I'm
just what?
yeah.
That's the wildest thing to me. Like, sell your stuff off when it's just easy income. It's like,
Totally.
I mean, especially the liquor
If I
companies.
income. It's
If
literally
I was his
passive
wife,
income.
I'd be like, please don't sell the mezcal company. Like, just
Yeah.
let's keep that
We're
going.
gonna hold on to
In
that.
Are you
France.
kidding me?
Maybe it's
You don't-
doing like really poorly.
We'll have Aaron.
So he's just
Paul
using
take
this as a
it's
cover up
not.
to like
It is
sell
definitely not.
Jesse,
because
Yeah.
Make the tequila sell.
Yes, I'm burning my
Just
clothes. I'm
Aaron
selling
Paul
my house.
take all of the profits for 6 months, and then when I come back, we'll divvy it up again. Like, I don't understand.
Totally.
Like, I'm sure you have a million employees that are
I
working on
mean,
that. Show.
Aaron
Why
Paul
are you
needs the
doing
money.
that?
He's not doing BoJack anymore, so he's
Well, he
rough for
did
the money.
Westworld. He's probably getting
He did do
residuals maybe from
Westworld.
Westworld. Maybe, which
Yeah.
again,
He is a great
canceled.
actor. He was great on
No,
Westworld.
they pulled
He's awesome.
Westworld. They pulled Westworld off of HBO.
Well,
I know, they
now
went
they
over-
did, but up until
The show's
now, he has
canceled.
been making residuals
Right.
on there.